Hey, this vlog is for Augie Aguilar on Twitter, who asked, have you spoke to Mark Davis or team reps in submitting the plan? Why do you price PSLs so low? Mark ever comment on possibility of PSLs? And well, I'll answer those. And the reason I'm talking so low is it's late at night and there are folks around here sleeping. Look, no, I have, as instructed, sent a copy to Mark Davis through Kiss, who responded back in the affirmative. They received it, as well as Raider President Mark Bedane. And then I sent several copies, and I've also kept them informed of conversations and meetings I've had with Piper Jaffray investment bankers, who I mentioned in the blog post that's in the description. Link is also in the description of the latest video that I made, the plan update dated June 7th of 2015, excuse me. Now, the reason why PSLs are priced so low is because I'm deliberately trying to find price points that will arguably be absorbed, be bought in reality. And the reason why I have so many different revenue streams, 10, is so that we're not counting on any one of them to succeed fully. Even with that low PSL price you point to, the lowest in the NFL, if established, remember, that's with 60% purchase rate. Not all, not even 70%, 60%. Consider that by contrast, well, by comparison, the original Raiders deal was such that 67% of those PSL prices were purchased. 67% minus 60, and yet the price is lower. Okay? I'm striving to make a stadium plan that's affordable. And again, that's why I keep adding revenue sources. You would say, what other revenue source allowed me to have a lower PSL rate? Well, the hotel room rate did, as did the ticket surcharge idea. So we have 10 revenue sources. Let's recap. We've got portion of naming rights, percentage of sponsorship revenue, cash contribution of $100 million from the Raiders. We've got the NFL G4 loan. We have percentage of concessions. We've got a percentage of the internal retail revenue. We have a percentage of the hotel revenue. We have a percentage of luxury box revenue. We have a portion of parking revenue. We have a ticket surcharge. That's 10 right there. And we also have, there's something else that I'm missing there. Oh, of course, the percentage of internal retail. So that's really 11, okay, 11 sources. But the bottom line is we have so many because it goes back to the overall philosophy. The reason why private sector buildings pencil out without public subsidies is because they have so many revenue streams from so many different potential tenants to draw on. Okay? Same idea here. And by having all these revenue streams from one bond, an industrial development bond, we can get the Joint Powers Authority to be the issuer, but not have the city and the county coffers as a backstop. And some would say, that's not a municipal bond. And I would say, great, it's not. And that's why someone would say, why would you mention condominiums? Well, let's say if we've got 1,000 rooms, 100 condominiums, a percentage affordable, that gets us toward our industrial development bond classification, and it gets us to our true economic development classification, right? That's the idea with this. I mean, we need all of that so that we can float an industrial development bond so that we're not putting this on city and county coffers. And what I want is for the city to issue an RFP for, I really want the city to work with Piper Jaffray, because Piper Jaffray has been great to me They've given me a lot of time, a lot of ear, and they've taken this seriously, as well as should be. And whereas it's difficult. Well, no, let me take that back. Because I did my homework, it wasn't difficult to talk to people about this. But the bottom line is, Diane Paulway and her people are true professionals, and we've had great conversations. They've given me a conference call. We went over the assumptions, had great conversations. So I really hope the city leans on Piper Jaffray as the lead underwriter for this. I really do. And Piper Jaffray isn't, again, not paying me to say this. I cold called Piper Jaffray. I cold called Diane. We had a great 40-minute conversation, and it went from there. And next thing I know, there were 6 people on a deal team. They took me seriously because I did the work. What I'm trying to prove is, if I can get this far, this quickly, why the hell have we been screwing around? Why have we allowed this? So, see, am I leaving something out? Oh, I haven't heard back from Mr. Davis yet. Feel free to call the Raiders and ask them what they think, or anything else. But I believe the answer you're going to get is, well, we have an ENA with the current developer. So they're just following the contract to a degree. They did say, and Mark Davis did say, hey, Zinni, submit one. And I did. And he probably didn't think, not knowing my background, I was going to get as far as I did, but I did. And again, I'm just trying to move our city forward, keep the Raiders and the A's here. I'd love to look at the Warriors as well. But I want to see how this EIR situation plays out with the Warriors. The Warriors belong at the Coliseum. And if they can bring their financing over to us, I think there's something to do that can be done there. But right now, the focus is on getting the modern version of the Coliseum City rebooted. Coliseum City reboot with, and I emphasize again, maintaining the East Side, but upgrading it. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks.